Hey, my mate. Okay, so first of all, yeah, well done. Thanks for the videos and stuff. A lot of really good stuff there. Okay, definitely heading in the right direction here. But I just wanted to explain what I was trying to talk to you there, particularly about the driver. Okay, without getting too complicated and not necessarily, well, no, not at all. Not something you think about while you swing, but you swing correctly, and you'll see this as a byproduct. Okay, so when I say with those drivers and that, when I say your arms are back in front of you too early, okay, we're looking at sort of the center point of your chest, okay, the center of your rotation, okay? So basically how it should work, all right, is because the arms and club move a little bit faster, okay, we don't actually want them in front of the chest, okay, until basically impact, maybe just after impact. All right, so obviously they start there, all right, and they either will go a little bit, or as you stop turning and set the club, then they'll go a little bit behind this center of rotation, right? So that center point, sorry, there, need to turn better, okay, there. So this gap here we're talking about, right? So that gap should maintain or even increase on the downswing, okay? And obviously the hip is pulling the chest to rotate, right? But that gap should at least maintain, okay? And then as the arms and clubs speed up and the body slows down, okay, then the arms should catch up to the center of rotation, like as I say, at or even after impact. So you can see when you pull, okay, the arms catch up too early. Okay, so it's a giveaway that the arms are accelerating too much, and that the legs, or even too early, let's say, and that the hips are not working hard enough. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to say. So we got to look for this sort of delivery position, and not this delivery position. Okay, and that's why you'd always said in the beginning, stop drill works so well for you. That's why stop drill worked better for you, because you can't stop and accelerate your arms. You got to use your legs and body first, leaves your arms behind, and then catches up. Okay, so stop drill will help, okay, but it won't work in the long term for you, because the body just won't work hard enough through impact. Okay, it'll work a little bit better in this section here, start of the downswing. Okay, but when you do stop drill, you just won't kind of complete the body work. Okay, so stop drill is good, but it's not going to fix it in the long term for you. Right, getting back to those videos. Okay, this shut and hold, I love it. I love it. I'd like to see a shut and hold drill with a driver, please. Okay, I'd really like to see that. So yeah, a little bit closer. Obviously, face not rotating. That takeaway, we're not even thinking about that takeaway anymore, especially when you do shut and hold. Okay, but when you shut and hold, it's just that little bit shorter, slightly stronger wrist and club face position. Okay, and this space here, okay, this leverage much better instead of the arms collapsing and disconnecting slightly, right? So shut and hold drill working really, really well. Okay, so I just want to do lots of that, lots of shut and hold drill. Okay, and then I know you're trying to do the right thing. Okay, we must stay on top of that shoulder plane, especially with the driver, but those driver videos looked way better, very little change of angles. So I just want to leave that for this week, all right, and just we'll keep an eye on it, okay, but just leave that for this week. We're completely on shut and hold, okay, and then we're going to start working on trying to get the legs working earlier, the arms less, and kind of getting or learning and feeling, getting them working in the opposite direction. That's what we're trying to do, right? So that's exactly what we do, this opposite direction drill. Okay, so it's kind of a modified version of release point drill. Okay, so it's where we start the club in the release point. Okay, and we go that way and we try and return to that release point. Okay, but for you, so it is that drill, but for you, the focus is not on the release point. The focus is getting the lower body working in the opposite direction to the upper body. Okay, so basically, we're going to start off short little half swings, and then 3/4 and then full. Okay, so normal setup, but the club's going to start about 2 foot in front of the golf ball. Okay, and then while your shoulders, arms, and club are going this way, okay, I want the legs and the hips to start going forward and obviously around, right? So a little left leg move, okay, while the club is going in that direction. Okay, so start off quite short. So say somewhere here, which means somewhere there, we're already starting to go in the opposite direction, but don't overthink it, just make sure it's opposite direction for now. Okay, so there, okay, arms, shoulders, and clubs going this way, okay, hips and footwork going back that way. Okay, opposite direction. Okay, so you can see there, right? And that's what you're trying to do. Okay, and then just add, do sort of 3 or 4 and then add some length, right? So now we're going to go a little bit further back. Okay, and then still trying to go opposite direction. Okay, so starting from release point, opposite. Okay. And, at first it's going to be a little bit weird. You're not always going to control your angles. There are going to be some mishits. Okay, but there's also going to be some good stuff. All right, and then we're going to stop bleeding that in. And then obviously you can go full swings eventually as well. Okay, quite hard, but full swing. So all the way there, opposite direction. If you're overdoing it, don't worry. Okay, so in these drills, I'm actually, certainly now, if I do full swing, it'll be overdone. But it's still better than this. Okay, so release point, opposite direction. Okay, so that's overdone. I was a bit late trying to get there because I've overdone that one. Okay, but at least you learn to feel it. You won't, I don't think you can overdo it at first, but just start doing the drill and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so shut and hold, and then opposite direction drill, and then obviously normal shots in between. What are you trying to feel in the normal shots? You're trying to feel that before that happens. I think try and feel both. So feel that the club is a little bit shut going back. But before you can go there, so while you get somewhere here, okay, just start going already. Okay, just start going. All right, and let's just see how it feels. Okay, other than that, please let me know if you managed to do the 36 putts, and if you did track the proximity. All right. If you're still in the process of doing that, then we'll chat and you can let me know about that. But make sure those 36 putts are done and we check tracking that proximity. And obviously let me know how it's sort of feeling and how your system is holding up, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Otherwise, I'm super happy. Let me know if you need anything else, and obviously I'll expect videos later. I'll talk to you later, my mate. Thank you.